All right, this is placement game number 4. We are going to be playing against Mr. J Step, and let's get started. So, don't fix it if it ain't broke. I'm going to do a 4-2 attack. 4-2, and do a 9-12 West Russia, Ukraine attack. The bane of my existence. I feel like the last couple have been pretty bad. Let's see what we get this time. Do West Russia first. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Per the usual. So I finished that with only 5 infantry in West Russia. Did not have the bomber to hit first. Okay, so he had bomber after infantry, I believe. So he didn't take it. I mean, I feel like every time with Russia, it's just a horrible first turn. Oh man. So, uh, I suppose we can tempt him with Caucasus attack. Can attack it with what? 2 tanks, 3 planes, and some shit down here. Yeah. All right. Bad start. Bad start, but let's see if we can recover depending on what Germany does and how the rest of the first turn goes. I will see you guys for UK1. All right, this is UK1. Let's see what he did with Germany. Did a standard 7 infantry, 2 artillery, and a bomber. Attacked Karelia with took Karelia with everything he had. Took out the destroyer in Season 17. Attacked Transjordan and somehow lost both of his units. So he did not take the canal. Got decimated in Sea Zone 7. Lost 3 subs, a cruiser, and a fighter. Did not kill the transport, did not kill the battleship. And then he strafed West Russia. So he attacked, I looked at this, he attacked with 3 infantry, 3 tanks, 3 fighters. Lost a fighter to AA fire. And I lost 5 infantry, 8 gun, and an artillery, and did not get one singular hit back. I don't know what the odds of that are, but I know that they're pretty damn low. So we are in trouble with Russia. We are in big trouble. We didn't take Ukraine on the first turn. We were able to kill everything, but didn't take it. Lost a ton of infantry in West Russia and just got strafed for the rest of our infantry. So um, this is like a G3 Moscow take probably, unless we do something crazy. So um, I am debating what to do here. Um, so I'm probably gonna take France and Northwestern, and then France and Northwestern. Well, here's the thing. So if I take this tank over, take France with it, I could drop a guy as well. And then with my other transport, I can take a guy and an artillery, whatever. So I only have enough for one transport at that point. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy 3 infantry for India. I'm going to get a carrier. I'm not going to buy a destroyer. And instead, I'll probably just buy like 2 artillery. Maybe I could put 1 down here and 1 here. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. 3. We're in a pretty bad spot here, to be honest. Um, mm, mm. I mean, I could just drop 4 guys in France too. These planes can all hit it, but I need to pull back some pressure, even if it means I'm losing units. Um, if I do something like this. I can't drop a transport up here by itself, because this bomber can hit it. What's the... I just don't know, man. I've never, honestly, it's been a long time since I've ran into the situation of this battleship and transport surviving. So it's just kind of a weird situation. I'm wondering if I should just stack the shit in France, bring a tank and a man over, and then drop a man in an AA. So at least if he attacks it, he can't just hit it with his planes free. Actually, what I want to do is load the guy and drop it. I don't know if that's the right move or not, but We are here to learn, so. And then we could take a man and another tank, or a man and the gun, and drop it during non-com. The other option is to take Northwestern and just give him more targets to hit, but he's got planes. I mean, his planes can come back. That's the thing. He lost a plane here, he lost a plane here, and he lost a plane here. So his Air Force is down a little bit. I mean, if I stack France and he chooses to send all this infantry and shit back with his planes, then that will at least take a tiny bit of pressure off Russia. I mean, we're in trouble here regardless, but all right. I wonder if he has his sub set to submerge. Let's do it. Let's roll with it. You know my motto, don't think about it too much. No hit back, that's nice. That is not good. He didn't hit back, it's like it never happened. Wow. Lose the AC. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna lose the bomber. Not ideal. Not ideal. Alright, so let's do this. We will land the plane in Szechuan. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take the gun and the man and drop it in France. Obviously put the rest of my boats in here. I'll move the man to Alaska. Normally I would maybe fly the plane to West Russia, but there is absolutely no way we can hold that. We're gonna have to pull everything back to Russia on the next turn, most likely. I mean, I don't even think we can, if we stacked everything in Caucasus, I don't think we can hold it, so. Not with these tanks here. So I think we just put everything here in C Zone 8. Fly the plane back to India. The guy from South Africa to Rhodesia. Just never sure what to do down here. I got two options with the transport. I can move it to 17 because the canal's open and he can attack it with his bomber for free. Or I can put it in 33 and just see if Japan wants to grab that. I think I'm going to put it in 17. The other thing I can do is use it to move some guys around, but I'm not even sure what to do with those. Like, Germany's going to be going crazy in this game. don't want to just give them Egypt for free either, you know? I'm wondering if I should just leave one guy to block that. I don't know about this guy either. Normally I'd move him to India, but it's like I feel like I have to move this guy back. Same with the guy in Burma. If I'm not moving this guy forward, I feel like I need to move the guy in Burma back. But I like to give Japan a lot of targets on the first turn. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna roll with it. Drop the AC. I'm gonna drop two guys here, and then one guy here with two artillery. $37. A pretty interesting start. I will see you guys back for US 1 and Russia 2. Alright, so this is US 1. Let's see what this guy did with Japan. One transport, one destroyer, one fighter. Destroyed the cruiser in 61, lost nothing. Attacked Yunnan. Lost one infantry. Took Burma, lost one, or lost nothing. Hit Pearl Harbor, which I believe they hit this light. Yeah, one fighter. Hit it light and somehow did not get any hitbacks. Took Buryatia, no hitbacks. Checked Anway, whatever. Lost one guy. Mobilized everything to C zone 60. So United States, I'm just gonna do what we normally do. AC, two transports. I'm kind of tempted to not buy the destroyer because UK or Germany's air is pretty light. I'm not really sure. Hmm. I think I'm going to because I want to clear out this shit right here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna buy it. Alright, so I think what we'll do is take Morocco. We'll bring just the destroyer down here and try to clear out these boats while they're exposed. I don't think I'm going to do anything with US here. I'm going to take this $2 with Russia on their turn. Although, honestly, I should probably just bring the guy back. Could take it with the United States, but at least with US, I have the plane here to help trade as well. I think that's pretty much it. Nice. transport up. It should be fine to move the plane to India on this turn. I can move it to Russia on the next turn. Move these planes as far back as possible. Now this one, I don't want to move it to Gibraltar because it will be only be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Caucasus is going to be lost by then. If I put it in Greenland, it can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not good either. And I don't really have a lot of options here, huh? Guess I can just put it in Gibraltar. He can't really. I mean, he could attack it with his bomber. But at least then I have the option to fly it up to my carrier or use it down here with these ground troops. I think that's it for US. Mobilize all of our shit. And go on to Russia, which is going to be trying to hold on for dear life. I think I'm just going to buy 8 infantry. I'm going to save $2. I suppose I could buy 2 artillery, but it might be worth it to just... Well, I'm only going to be able to place 8 units a turn regardless. I don't know. Could buy an AA as well. I still have 1 left. He's only got 4 planes on the board still. Walk this guy in. Man, it's freaking brutal. I can't even really trade Belarusia because I don't even have an infantry that can attack that. There's no way I can attack this. I could hit Baratia, 3 infantry and a plane. It's probably not worth it either. Better off just moving everything back and having him disperse his units amongst these 2 territories. I suppose I could do something like this. It doesn't really matter if I'm using an artillery or a infantry at this point. Of course he gets a hit back. I guess the question is, do we even leave anything in West Russia? If we do, he can just stack it with all of his shit. I mean, I'm assuming he's gonna put everything in Caucasus. He can't take the capital on this turn with 9 tanks in his planes, but likely on the next turn. So I'm wondering if it's maybe better to just move everything into Russia with the understanding that he's gonna probably stack both of these. It's, it's not good, man. It's not good. No. At least we got 15 infantry though. That's a nice stack. He doesn't have a ton of ground units. I mean, he has a lot, but he lost a lot of his air. So, um, I will see you guys back for UK 2. All right, this is UK 1. Let's see what he did with Germany. Built 9 infantry, artillery, and a fighter. Basically, a bunch of ground units and starting to replace his air force. Splits the tank through Egypt into Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. Took the transport with the bomber for free. Took West Russia for free, stacked it. Attacked Archangel, took my infantry out, lost an infantry, did not take the territory. Attacked France, took out my AA, which I had set to take the hit first because I didn't want I wanted to see if he'd use his air on that and an infantry. He lost 2 infantry. I'm not sure why he didn't press through there. Um, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to really necessarily stack France, but um, I can drop another 4 ground units there this turn with UK. I could drop 2 planes there, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, I could make it pretty difficult for him to take France here or take it back. So, what to do? What to do with UK? And one other thing I noticed that was kind of interesting, he did not take Caucasus. He could have just took it for free with one of these units, but he did not take that. So that's going to be a nice $4 for Russia, and it's going to be nice that he can't build there on the next turn. I think we're potentially in a position where we might be able to hold here for a little bit, but we'll see. So let's just see what we're going to do. We got $37. We'll buy 3 infantry for India. And then we're going to drop 4 units somewhere this turn. Um, so we need another 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need a transport. And then we would have 2 more units. So we drop 6 on the next turn. And then, I mean, we got $3 extra. We could maybe put an artillery down here and a couple here. I don't know. Or we could save it. Let's just do this. Let's roll with it. So, yeah, we kind of have we have some options here. We could attempt a France stack, or we can just start eating some of this income. I mean, I could take Northwestern this turn. I can take Italy this turn. I can try to attack some of the territories down here. And then with the United States, start coming up to Norway and Finland, especially since we're in a position where I think we could potentially hold here. Um, I'm not really sure what the right option is. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 units. These planes can make it. I think he could crush my stack um, with, 5 air units plus 12 ground units. So maybe the option is to just, or maybe the best option is to just try to pick off some of these territories. Mm, well, the problem is, well, I guess I can move my fleet here. Hmm. Alright, well, let's just start with some easy stuff. I'm going to bring this guy up. I'm going to use this plane here. Attack both these guys into Egypt. This tank's going to go up to Russia, I think. Um, we'll attack with a guy. And is it worth trying to take it with an artillery too? Trying to take the territory? Not sure. He's only got 2 transports so far, so. And then what we can do is I'm not sure about the stack here. Because if I take Italy, that's 1 less unit to use there. I guess regardless, it's gonna harass the shit out of them. So I'm gonna move the guy to Italy, blitz the tank back and forth. Um, I'm just not sure if it's worth it to put like to land the planes there, you know. I don't think it really is. Um, not sure. Not sure. The other thing too is it'd be nice to use. I got a cruiser and a battleship to use bombards with. There's just not really like any real territories to attack other than Karelia here, which I suppose I could drop and land in Karelia. He's gonna be able to take it back, but might be better off to just attempt a France stack. So if we had just take this out for a second. So we'd have 1, 2, 3 infantry, 3 infantry, 2 tanks and artillery, 2 fighters. I could take this guy or these guys here, land the plane as well, plus this. He'd be able to attack with 10 infantry, 2 artillery, 4 fighters, and a bomber. Yeah, it's still net positive for him. So I think what we're going to do is just harass the shit out of him. Do that. And then suppose what I can do is just take these guys and drop them in Norway, because that way I can mobilize my transport here and it's protected. We won't land any planes in France. And I think that's it. See how these battles go here. Try to regain some ground against everything that Germany did here. We got the tank, did not get a hit back. That's nice. If we can take Egypt here, we'll be in good shape. That was pretty lucky. Get Burma back. Alright, I think that was a pretty good turn. So let's see here. We need to get our fleet in position here. So something I didn't really think about is if I bring this transport up here, this bomber can go 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean it can take my. It's gonna be able to get my transport for free there. I didn't really think about that. It's not ideal. Alright, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So with the fleet here as well, I'm not a fan of this C zone at all, but with the fleet here, I guess it's working with what we're doing in this position. The planes could potentially go 1, 2, 3, 4 inland in Russia if needed. This plane here, I don't really know. There's not really a good spot to put it. I'm just gonna put it here. Gonna move the tank up. Move this guy back. Plane in India. Not really sure what to do with this guy. I guess we should move him back for now until we figure out if we're in a decent position here or not. Move this transport forward. Let's put the sub in. Does he have a destroyer anywhere that can hit me? No. I'm going to put the destroyer here, or the sub there. I'll make sure I got submerged sub set up. And then we'll move the cruiser. I think that's it. Should get a lot of income. We're up. We got this dollar back. We got this 2 back. We got 3, 6. And we got a lot of income over here that we took. Mobilize that there. I'm not really sure about the artillery play. I'll do 1 down here with 2 guys, and then do 2 there with 4 guys. $44. All right. I will be back for US 2 and Russia 3. All right, so this is US 2. Let's see what he did with Japan. Built 2 transports, 5 infantry, and a fighter. Took Far East for free and Yakut for free, but he did split his guys here. Took Sinkang, took Szechuan, took Kwangtung, lost 1 guy. Took Burma back, didn't lose anything. So he took quite a bit of income back. Japan's at 38 now. Um, Mobilized all his stuff here and his transports into 62. Um, so United States. I realized I kind of screwed up here. Well, I don't know if I necessarily screwed up, but um, I want to move this transport up to C Zone 3, drop it in Finland, and just start taking more German shit here. I looked at doing a France stack with everything that I had available, and um, it looked like he could take it back at an IPC positive. It would definitely take pressure off of Russia for him to turn this way, but I'm just trying to give him a lot of different targets. Um, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm still going to bring this transport up here. He can sack it with his bomber. But if he uses his bomber to take that transport, I'm going to have more stuff coming. And he's got a lot of different targets down here in Europe that he needs to clean up. You know, he's got to take Northwestern back. He's got to take France back. It's not free. Italy back. It's not free. You know, he's got Norway up here. And I got 6 more troops that I can drop with some bombards and some planes and whatnot. So just giving him a lot of different targets. Um, there is a potential that transport gets sacked. So I think what I'm going to do, the logistics of the United States can be quite challenging for me. I'm not an expert at it by any means yet. So I think what I'm going to do is buy 6 transports and, or sorry, 2 transports, 6 infantry. And then I was debating on just buying another transport, assuming that this one's going to get sacked, but I don't have enough guys, I think, to totally replenish that. So, um, if this transport survives, I would need a couple more infantry. Because if I build 2, like this one's gonna go up on the next turn, I'm gonna have 3 in C Zone 10, and I'm gonna have 3 in C Zone 11, which would be 6. And then if this transport survives, it would be uh, that would be for 6 guys. So if this transport ends up surviving, I would need another 2 guys for that. So I suppose what I could do is just build 8 guys and save a couple dollars, or maybe even buy a couple artillery. But I kind of like just doing that 8 to saving the $3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have 6, 7 transports. I'm not gonna think about it too much. That's what I'm doing. So combat. Come up here, take Finland. And then I was kind of debating on what to do here. I'm gonna move this transport back to 10. If I use this plane down here in Africa, it's like it doesn't really have nowhere else it's not going to be going up here to my AC. So, um, I think I'm going to do that. Plane's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I could bring the AC down here, just land the plane there, and then fly my other plane there as well. I kind of want to position the AC in C zone 2 or C zone 10. I could always fly it back to Gibraltar and on the next turn come up to um, 2, 3, 4. On the next turn come up to C zone 3. I don't think I'm going to do any combat with these guys. I could trade this with these US guys. I don't think it's really worth it. I think I'm just going to move all this stuff back. Um, do we have anything else to do with the US? I don't think so. You're doing decent in Africa here. Gets the hit back though, it's alright. It's only got 2 African troops left. So, we'll move these guys back. Japan's gonna go before United States, so is there a threat to India in this moment? I don't think there is. He can only bring 2 transports, which he only actually has 3 troops here. He's got a shit ton of planes, but I'm gonna be able to drop another 3 guys here. I'll be able to bring what, 7 planes. This plane make 1, 2, 3, no. 7 planes. He could bring 6, 7 planes, 8 planes, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 guys, 2 battleships. I'm not going to run any numbers on that. I don't think he can take it. I can fly this plane back if needed. Yeah, I don't think he can take it. I don't think this plane's gonna make that big of a difference. We'll fly the plane back to Russia, and then let's bring this destroyer up to. Well, you know what? I guess we could bring it up to C Zone 6. I don't think I'm gonna leave my British fleet there though. That's the problem, and he really can't threaten that right now with what planes he has available. He can only bring 1, 2. He can bring 5 planes. Yeah, I don't think that would be worth it to him. I can put it there just to deter him even more, I suppose. It will end up leaving it exposed. Actually, no, because Germany will go, and then United States will go, so I can move it up to 3 on the next turn. Position this transport here. I'm just gonna put the plane back in Gibraltar. We're gonna move all this stuff back here. Destroyers here, transports here, AC here. Let's just put everything here. Oh shoot, I was supposed to take one of these transports, takes those guys from Mexico, lands them here. Transport. This battleship's gonna come up, transport's gonna come up, destroyer's gonna come back. Fly this plane over. Bomber. I suppose we can fly it to Norway. Germany's gonna go before United States, but after. Well, saying that totally wrong. Um, Germany's gonna go, and then UK is gonna go. So this bomber will be safe here, and it gives me a little bit more movement, I suppose. I'll just leave this guy in Africa or Alaska. I always say that. I don't know why I do that. I'm from Alaska. I don't know why I say that. Um, he does have the potential to come up here and hit Alaska, and I don't really have much to hit it back. But the question is it really worth it for him? All right, I think that's everything. Touched every piece, right? Drop these two transports. 8 guys. You know what we're gonna do with Russia? I'm gonna build 8 infantry. And I don't even think. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't even know if it's worth it to hit these guys. Like, I mean, I could hit 3 with my planes. Planes would have to land here. I'd have to block this for his tanks to come through. He could still hit this with 1 guy and a shit ton of planes. Yeah, there's no way. I'm not going to do that. And I really don't care if he blitzes his tank through here. To be honest with you, I don't. Guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I think what I could do is. Do we have any combat here? I don't think we have any combat. It feels bad not using these planes for something. I suppose I can hit it with 1, because I can fly these planes back. And then I can just move these 2 guys back to block here. Put 1 guy in Vologda. That's not ideal. That did not pay off. So I think we'll block, move this guy back, land everything back in Russia, place our 8 guys, and then I'm just out of curiosity. He can hit this with 11 infantry, 9 tanks, 3 fighters, and a bomber. I have 1 AA, 26 infantry, 4 tanks, 3 fighters. Yeah, less than 0.1% chance to conquer. So, and honestly, at this point, he's taken a lot of my income here. He's taken a lot of my income with Japan, but we've deterred him enough over here where he does not have a lot of ground troops coming to reinforce West Russia. So, I don't know. We're completely even on the attack power, which I think is okay for us. All right, that's it for Russia 3. I'll see you guys back for UK 3. All right, so this is UK 3. Let's see what he did with Germany. Built 8 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 fighter. Took Northwestern back. Took Caucasus. Took France, destroyed my tank, lost 1 infantry. Took Italy, destroyed 1 infantry, lost nothing. Took Finland back, destroyed an artillery and infantry, lost 1 infantry. Tried to take Archangel, lost a guy, destroyed a guy. And then destroyed my US tank in Algeria, lost 1 infantry. Mobilized 2 to Karelia, rest to Germany, and he stacked all his shit into West Russia. So, we got a lot of money with UK here. We need. So we have 3 transports. Our 4th transport is coming. So I don't know if it's necessarily worth buying a transport on this turn. I need some ground troops for India and ground troops for Great Britain. So really I need 6 guys here, 3 guys here. So with 9, we could. Let's see here. We have a lot of money to spend. Nine guys on a bomber. I don't want to buy that many artillery. If we just bought 1 extra guy, maybe an artillery. I don't really want to buy any tanks, that's the thing. I guess the other option would be to buy 2 planes and 8 guys. Could do something like that. I could fly the fighters to Russia on this turn. Leave the AC in 7. The only thing he can attack it with is plane, his bomber, and then the planes can mobilize onto 7. I can put the rest of my shit in C Zone 3. Maybe we'll do that. I'm gonna take Libya back. This plane can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to take Caucasus back for Russia. I'm gonna hit Burma. 2 guys in a plane. Utilize a little bit of the artillery I got there. And then I'm gonna hit this with all the shit that we got. Two, three. Yeah, I don't want to use my planes here. If I use them there, what do they only got 2 moves left? I think they only got 2 moves left. No planes, no planes. I think that's it for combat. Maybe I should have used one more guy in Burma. What is this dice, man? I got Cox's back. Alright, we get Burma back as well. Let's do some non-com and move this guy up. Take this guy. Drop him up here. Take the cruiser up there. I don't really know what to do with this sub. So I could maybe 57 to stay out of range of his destroyer here. It's always fun to sneak a transport. And we'll mobilize the two planes here. Is that it? I think that's it. Put two planes there. I don't have as much money this round. We didn't take France and stuff back, but still looking pretty good up here with the Finn Shuck. Alright, I will see you guys back for US 3 and Russia 4. Alright, hello everyone. This is USA round 3. Let's see what he did with Japan. Built 7 infantry in a complex. Looks like he's poised to try to take India on round 4 or round 5. Took Kavenki for free, took Novosibirsk for free, took Kazakh for free, took Burma, didn't lose anything. Put the complex in Manchuria and all the infantry in Japan. So, with the United States, we're about to get this convoy going, so we're gonna need at least 6 infantry for these transports that are taking off here. And then probably 2 more transports would put us at 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Hmm. So these ones will go up and they'll come back at the same time these 2 come up. So we'd have a total of 5 transports at that time. So I think we can drop 10 guys. I might be off on the logistics here, but I guess we'll see. So unfortunately, not too much to do with the United States. I thought about bringing another transport down to Morocco, but I think what we're gonna do, we'll have no problems holding this. I don't think. So we can 1, 2, Try to trade a couple of these territories. Fly the plane down to India. Nice. It's going to be some good income for Russia. Very nice. Alright, fly the bomber back. Fly the plane down here. Destroyer's going to come over. Let's start this little convoy we got going here. So we're going to take 5 guys, one of these AAs. Okay. Guess we can put both the planes here. Is there any downside to that? I don't think there is. Alright, I think we moved everything. Two transports. 10 guys. Alright, Russia's going to be pretty simple. It's going to build a shit ton of infantry. I suppose since we have no artillery, we can build one. And what can he attack me with? 13 infantry, 9 tanks, 1 fighter, 1 bomber. I have 1 AA, 24 infantry, 4 tanks, 5 fighters, and a bomber. So even with that, without what I have now, we won't lose anything. Or we have basically a 0% chance. That's without placing these guys here. So thinking that possibly we can send a man and a tank and these 2 planes. Just try to get some sort of trade in. Hopefully we don't lose a tank here, but tank's gonna be exposed anyways. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That probably wasn't the right decision, but it's all good. Alright, that's it for Russia. I will see you guys back for UK round number 4. Alright, this is UK 4. Let's see what he did with Germany. Built 8 infantry and a fighter. Took Archangel for free. Attacked me in Libya with a bomber and an artillery. And I got a hit back, so he retreated there. That's nice. And he took Caucasus, destroyed 1 infantry, lost 1 infantry. Mobilized everything to Germany. So, with UK, I'm going to have 4 transports here. So I'm going to be able to start shoring 8 guys up here. I guess 2 things to consider. One is the fact that I can't stack Karelia. He has everything in position to hit Karelia or counterattack Karelia. Um, I can press forward here, but it's going to be more so just a trade. The other thing is he's left France completely open, so I'm wondering if I should take that for free. But I don't really want to sack a transport to do so. Um, so I'm not really sure what to do there. Um, I also have the possibility I could sack a U.S. transport here to take this for the money. I don't want to move my fleet down here. I'm already, I already have a decent amount of troops up here. He's kind of pushing up here. I want to keep the momentum going up here, but if I can distract him a little bit by losing a transport, it might be worth it. So he's also poised up here for an India attack. Um, so what I need to do is figure out if I can hold India if he attacked with everything that he has here. So he could attack with 8 infantry, right? 6, 7, 8, yeah. An artillery, a tank, 4 fighters, and a bomber. I have 1 AA, 9 infantry, and artillery, 2 fighters at the moment. That's a net IPC negative for him now. And if I throw another 3 infantry down there, it's definitely a net negative. I could fly another plane down here just to be safe. I think I'm in a decent spot here with Russia. So I need basically 11 ground units, 3 here and 8 here because I'll have 4 transports. So 11 infantry. I guess we can trade this out. Maybe get a couple artillery in there as well. Call that good. We're gonna take Algeria, and then what do I want to do up here is the question. So I think what I can do is um, I'm wondering about this tank here. If I blitzed it through here, he can't hit it with anything. Take some income back for Russia, but I like having that tank there. Man, it's like I'm really only poised to do some light trades here. I'm wondering if it's worth it to send 2 guys here, 1 guy here. Um, Maybe something like that. I think I probably need to keep the UK tank here. And we'll just do some trades. We'll trade down here. And I mean, I would like to take Karelia if possible, so I'll send an extra ground unit there. I think that's it. Wow. That's nice. Need a good trade down here. It's not what we wanted, but he didn't even hit back. Nice. So curious now if he attacks, what the odds look like. Can go 6 infantry, artillery, tank, bomber, 4 fighters, and then what, 2 battleship shots. I'll have an AA, 2 planes, and then what, 8, 9, 10, 11 infantry. 10% chance to conquer. Move this guy back. Um, we really need to hold India, so maybe we just fly those planes down there. That would give me, what, 4 fighters? Yeah. Have no problem holding at that point. Um, I think with what I have here, there's no way that he can take. Um, no way he can take this. Even with flying the planes out of there. Yeah, rough calculations. There's no way. Okay, so we'll stick with that. We'll keep India safe. We can't stack Karelia yet. Working towards that. We'll bring the transport down. Take these 5 guys. Bring the AC up. These planes can land in Russia. Use this transport to drop a guy off. Bring the cruiser up. And I think we're looking pretty healthy up there. And we could potentially threaten a 1-2 combo on Russia here soon. I think we're in decent shape right now. I do have the Russian, or the UK sub here. He's got a destroyer. I guess I can put it in 64. So I can go 1, 2, 1, 2 if he mobilizes something. Other than that, I think we'll just stay right where we're at. We'll do an artillery here, an artillery here. Actually, you know what? It might be better off to just do both artillery up here. Alright, that's it for UK. I'll see you guys for US 4 and Russia 5. Alright, this is US 4. I can already see he hit India and took it. But let's take a look at what he did. He bought 8 infantry, 2 artilleries, and a bomber. Took India. What I did not realize is his planes that were in West Russia went 1, 2, 3, 4. So there was 4 planes in the battle that I did not account for. I ran some numbers on that. It still was IPC negative for him, even with the 4 extra fighters. I mean, he lost I think. I mean, I lost more than what he did, um, but I mean, he lost a lot there. And the thing is, I likely can take this back. Um, I likely can take that back. He'll be able to take it back again because he can go 1, 2, take these two guys, but um, I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of rough. I potentially could strafe this tank with my American bomber too, and then just take this back for free. Man, I don't know. That I did not see that the four other fighters could go. I probably would have sent another fighter down there. I don't know if I had one or two fighters that could have made it. So anyways, United States. What are we gonna do with the United States? We are gonna buy a bunch of shit to send this way. Um, just thinking here. 10, 4, 5. Probably need another transport. I'm just wondering about hitting France here. Wondering if it's worth it. Otherwise, it's like I'm not doing anything with the United States. It's just not good. 'Cause on this turn, I'm gonna have 8 guys that I need to replace. Unless I build another transport. Then I would need 10 if I didn't sack. But if I did sack the transport, I only need 8 guys. Not really sure what the right move is there. Maybe I could do this. We'll sack the transport, but maybe we just put a destroyer down there. See if he takes it. A destroyer, maybe even 2 destroyers. Or even a battleship I could put down there. Man, that India fight, that sucks. So, US. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that. I'm going to move this guy down to help with India. Take France for free. I'm just wondering if I should strafe this. Or if I should try to get this tank. can't take it back. That's the thing. If I could take it back, I don't see any way we can take it back. Damn it, man. The thing is, if I take this tank out, I move these two guys back. He's just going to be able to go 1-2 with two guys, two battleship shots, two plane or four planes, a bomber. Like he's going to be able to take it back again. I just don't know if it's worth sacking that bomber for. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Oh man, that's brutal. Okay, this is what we're doing. We will. So I think what I'm gonna do. He only has two planes that can hit this. So I think what I could do is bring both destroyers. I mean, I can bring everything down here. I mean, I guess now too, honestly, what I could do is, I mean, what's to say I don't bring all of this? Knowing well that I can protect that. His planes can only, they can't make it here. And then what's he gonna attack me with? 12 infantry and two planes? Oh, I don't know. It's getting complicated. The whole India thing made it very complicated for me. I'm panicking a little bit. I mean, both fleets are safe, though. That's the thing. Both fleets are safe. This is going to make it difficult for him to take France back. But I know that this isn't smart to be splitting like this. Alright, Russia. get some infantry. I don't think I have any sort of odds on this stack he's got here, even with the Japanese planes gone. I just have no artillery or tanks or nothing like that. Yeah, there's no way. It's like way negative. I don't even know why I looked at that. So I don't want to lose my tanks. Like I could blitz them through and take some territory, but I think the smart thing to do was to just trade something. The other thing too now at this point is he could just fly his planes, down here to protect this for me to not take it back. Which is probably what he's gonna do. But I guess we'll see. Um, that's it for Russia. I'll see you guys back for UK 5. Alright, this is UK 5. Let's see what he did with Germany. 10 infantry, 2 fighters. Took Caucasus. Took France back. Did lose an AA and 3 infantry, but I lost all my stuff there. Took Karelia back, mobilized everything to Germany and Italy. So, oh, the other thing he did too is he flew all his German planes down here. So I'm thinking of a couple different things. One is, what are the chances of a 1-2 combo here on Germany? He's only got 8 infantry and a couple planes there, a couple AA. And the other thing I'm thinking is about stacking Karelia. And what I think I'm going to do is stack Karelia. Reason being, I can go 1, 2, pick up all these guys, bring all these guys forward. And then my United States shit can go here too. He might be able to attack it, but he cannot use these 5 planes to attack it. So I think what I'm going to do is build. Man, this sucks not having the losing. Oh, excuse me, losing India. That sucks, man. Did not see those 4 planes that could be used. Anyways, oh, what do I do here? If I just do something like this. I don't even like that, to be honest with you. I do have a lot of infantry there, though. I'm just gonna do that. It's fine. So I think what I'm gonna do, I can't. My planes can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think that that's smart, but I also don't think I really have a lot of good options here. My best bet is probably just gonna be to move this stuff to French Indochina. Ugh. I mean, I could bring the 2 guys and the 3 planes. That's what, 5 or 6. Any German planes I kill is good, but there's no way that's worth it. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna send everything here. You send this tank here. All of these guys. Cruiser shots, battleship shots, everything we got. One hit back, it's decent. Alright, we'll move this shit back. We'll move two of the planes here. This here. And I think that's it. Just gonna keep the sub right here. It's kind of hidden up here. When you put it in C zone 64, it goes to the very top of the zone. So if you're Japan, you're looking around, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna move this. I'll build a couple transports. It's like you never see it up there. All right. Mobilize everything into UK. Doing decent on our attack power. And I think we're going to be able to hold this. If he attacks with everything that he has here, so it would be, what, 22 infantry, 3 artillery, 9 tanks, 2 fighters, and a bomber. If I do, we'll say just the United States stuff would be 21 infantry, 4 artillery, 2 tank, and 8A. He's got good odds there. We could fly a couple planes there, 3 fighters. Still odds for him. What if we flew? We send another infantry, maybe 2 tanks. Yeah, 2 tanks, 5 fighters. We can make that pretty IPC negative for him. Now the question is, can we hold Russia without some of that stuff? And so we have a way to hold here. Can we hold Russia if we move some Russian assets to Karelia to hold that? So he'd be, what, 20 infantry, 3 artillery, 9 tanks. All of his fighters would be able to make it, so 5 fighters and a bomber. We have $21 as Russia, 7 infantry. So we'll just say 1 AA, 40 infantry, 1 artillery. And then we would have, what, 1 UK fighter and a bomber. If we sent the 2 planes and the 2 tanks here. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we can hold. 9.5% chance to conquer. That's if we sent all US planes, all Russian planes, all Russian tanks, and this infantry, and all of this US stuff. Be able to hold here and here. Now the problem is we might not be able to take this. If we just dropped it to 38, 20% chance to conquer. Getting into the weeds of it here, so we'll wait and see what he does with Japan and then go from there. But I think we got some options available to us. So we still have an attack power lead. We still technically have an IPC lead. So I think we're in okay shape. The India loss is not good, but yeah, I think we're doing all right. We're doing all right. All right, I will see you guys back for US 5 and Russia 6. All right, this is United States round number 5. Let's see what he did with Japan. Built 4 infantry, 2 artilleries, 2 fighters. Burma, took Kazakh, took out my shit in French into Thailand. Failed to take Evenki. Mobilized 2 fighters to Japan, 3 guys to Manchuria, 3 guys to India. So, United States. The other thing he did too is he flew all of his planes up to West Russia. So, I basically need to ferry as many guys over as possible. And at this point, I think I can bump this up to bump this up to 6 transports. Unless I wanted to start to buy some aircraft. Should actually have an extra guy. So I could buy 9 guys. Plane, artillery, something like that with the extra transport. And unfortunately not going to be a lot of combat here. Yeah. It kind of sucks. Non-com. Move all these guys up. That's it for USA. Then move on to Russia. 7 infantry. I think we're going to do a light Caucasus trade. We need not 2 hitbacks, that's good. That way he can't build there on this turn. And then we're going to do what we can to protect here. So he'll be able to attack me with 18 infantry, 3 artillery, 9 tanks, 5 fighters, 1 bomber, and I'll have 1 AA, 40 infantry, and a fighter. Yeah, with all of that, he'll only have like a 7% chance to conquer. Unless I'm missing something again, I hope not. But that's going to make it, I don't think he could take this. Alright, that's it for Russia 6. I'll see you guys back for UK 6. Alright, this is UK 6. Let's see what you did with Germany. Built 8 infantry, 2 fighters, buying a lot of planes. Took Archangel with a blitz. And Vologda. Took Caucasus, lost 1 guy. So, and then basically moved all his shit up here to West Russia. I feel like we're kind of on a death clock here because we've completely lost Asia and we're about to start losing Africa. So we're gonna start losing some income. We have to do something here. So what I'm thinking, this isn't great, but um, he did not attack here. Um, so we're gonna be able to reinforce this with another 10 United States guys on the next turn. So I need 8 infantry. Maybe we'll buy another bomber and a couple artillery, I suppose. I don't know. And we are going to, let's see. We're going to try to trade a couple territories. So we'll do a man and a plane here. We'll do a tank and a plane here. And then we'll do a bomber here. Plane here. I'd like to actually take these territories. So maybe we trade them with an extra infantry. I think that's it. Of course he gets a hit back there. It's alright though. Gets a hit back there. No hit back there, that's nice. No hit back there, that's nice. We start cutting into some of this income. I feel like he's gonna land in Egypt. Guess it doesn't really matter, does it? So I want to get my Finchuck back. So I'm gonna bring all my stuff up here. And the reason being is I don't want to lose any of this fleet and I want to defend it as lightly as possible. I think since we are stacking this with we're going to be stacking it with another 10 United States guys, I feel like we can probably bring the planes back. think, right? Can attack with what? 19 infantry, artillery, 8 tanks, 9 fighters, a bomber. I got 8A. I'd have. How many infantry would I have? 12, 22, 27, 28 infantry, 4 artillery, 3 tanks, 5 fighters, and a bomber. Attacker conquers, 5% chance. Should get a decent amount of income here. 36. We do still have an attack power lead, and that's with a lot of infantry on the board. So I will see you guys back for US 6 and Russia 7. Alright, this is US 6. Let's see what he did with Japan. 4 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 fighter. He's buying a lot of air. Took Persia, took Transjordan, took Novosibirsk, took Egypt. I mean, he's basically just he's taken all my income at this point. Mobilize the fighters to Japan. The rest of his stuff in his 2 complexes. So, US, I think we're going to be pretty simple. I'm going to buy one more complex. And a bunch of guys. And one more transport, and then we're going to be buying 12 guys a turn. I am wondering if it's worth it to drop a transport down here. Something we can consider, especially since he's about to start taking all of this income. Let's just do this for now. So nothing I can really use this stuff for. Man, that sucks. This is like multiple turns in a row where I have done nothing with the United States, which is awful. I don't feel like it's worth risking planes, you know? Mm, I think that's it. Just gonna keep the planes here for right now. Um, and then Russia, Not even gonna buy an artillery. Gonna try to take some income back. It's nothing to even trade. Um, Guess I'm wondering 19, 3, 8. If we had, how many infantry do we got here? 7, 28. 4 artillery. 3 tanks. A bomber. We still got a good chance to hold this if we use these fighters here. Maybe do a little trade. The other thing we could do is blitz this tank through, but I don't know if that's worth it. And that, yeah, that wasn't even, that wasn't worth it, obviously. So, land these back. Wait, actually, can they go? Yeah, they have to go back. Alright, that's it. Whatever. See you guys for UK 7. Alright, this is UK round number 7. See what we did with Germany. 7 infantry, 2 fighters. Attacked Belarusia. Took out my 2 guys, lost nothing. Attacked Baltic, did not take it, so that's nice. Lost 2 infantry. Basically just moved all of his stuff to West Russia, or what he could at least. Did not take Caucasus. I'm assuming he's going to try to take this with Japan so that he can mobilize 4 Japanese units here. So we're about to start losing some income. We need probably 8 ground guys. Sorry, my dog is barking in the background. I kind of want fighters rather than artillery. I might do something like that. Just save $3. Sorry, the dog will not stop barking. I don't know what she's barking at. So I think what we're gonna do, we'll go ahead and just take this for free, and then we'll trade some more territories. So we will just send 2 guys at this, and a bunch of planes. See if we can do anything with the bomber. Doesn't really look like it. Use this bomber as well, why not? Alright, so I didn't really notice this on the last turn. I probably should have, but the question is, do we try to stack Baltic? Because His tanks can't go back through here unless he raids this with Japan. Um, if I moved all my UK stuff and my United States stuff, I mean, I have quite a bit here. But, I mean, he'd be able to counterattack it with 24 infantry and freaking like 12 planes. So I don't know if that's necessarily worth it. Um, um, Maybe we could just put one guy here to stop him from blitzing the tank through. Maybe just one guy forward to not give it to him for free. Still shouldn't have any problem holding this once we move these United States guys forward. At least not with the rough calculations I did. Mm, where does this go if I... to 63? Does it hide it up here? Or does it put it down here? I'm not sure. Oh, it does hide it up there. Okay. Maybe we can get a cheeky freaking transport attack here. It's so hard to see all your shit up here, man. Even though we've lost a lot of income down here, at least you still made $34. So that is it for UK 7. I'll see you guys back for US 7 and Russia 8. Still got a attack power lead here, so alright, I'll see you guys in the next round. Alright, this is US 7. Let's see what he did with Japan. 8 infantry, 2 artilleries, 2 fighters. Took Evenki, took Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, took Libya, took South Africa. Saw my damn sub up here. Killed that. Took Kazakh. Took Vologda. Took Caucasus. The dude's just taking freaking everything, man. And now his fleet is down here too. That's not ideal. So, what's his income at? 55. Oh my gosh. Well, we can start dropping 12 guys a turn. My concern is this fleet coming over here. And harassing me, basically. Mm, Not sure about this one. So once again, we have a turn with United States where it feels like we can do nothing. Um, mm, oh man, this sucks. I mean, I feel like I can't just put this US stuff here. And then he just attacks me with 24 infantry and, 12 planes. Mm, it's rough, man. It's rough. Um, God, man, I can't do shit. Can't do shit. Mm, ah, man, it's freaking terrible. All right, move these transports back. This transport up. This is gonna take all these guys. I guess what I'm wondering is maybe if I should move some of my stuff back to defend against this little mini fleet. Everything I have should be relatively safe for right now. But I think what I'm going to do is move at least one destroyer back to come down here to Africa. But I guess if he positions here, it doesn't really matter, does it? Could also move the AC back. I mean, the only thing he can hit my C-Zone 3 with right now is his his bombers. So I'm not a big fan of this, but like, what if we move the AC back? Move a plane back and then move one other plane back? And maybe the bomber? It's, it's not ideal. Something like that. Oh gosh, dude. I feel like I'm kind of blowing this game. maybe I'm not, but it feels like it. Just curious here. He's got what? 19 infantry, 3 artillery, 8 tank, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fighters, and a bomber. 35, 36. There's no way he can hit this, right? Just no way. It's got 35, 36 infantry, 9 artillery, yeah. Even without the tanks, it's still quite IPC negative for him. So hopefully we can take this back. Get lucky here. It's decent, it's decent. Decent. I think what I want to do is just move this guy back, these guys back, and then these guys here. That makes his chance to conquer here very low. And then we get the tanks back in position down here. The thing is, he's about to start stacking all his Japanese shit here. Yeah, I'm only getting $18 now. I don't know, fellas. I don't know. The thing is, too, the game is it's like getting to the late game, and I'm just kind of playing fast and not thinking about it too much. Probably need to be a little more methodical. Anyways, I will see you guys back for UK 8. Alright, so this is UK round 8. Let's see what he did with Germany. 8 infantry, 1 fighter. Took Poland, Baltic, and Belarusia. So just traded these territories back and then stacked all of his stuff in West Russia. So I ran some numbers on this. He cannot take Karelia, cannot take Russia. Still have an attack power lead slightly. And a... Let's see, this is 86. It's got a income advantage now, I believe. Can't do that math in my head. 39 plus 25 plus 18. So the income's close. The problem is we're going to lose all of Africa, most likely.
Um, I think with the United States, like he doesn't have a bomber that can hit down here. I don't think, at least. It's only bombers are up here. Um, yeah, so I might drop some U.S. stuff down here on the next turn. So I think with UK, we're just gonna build a bunch of ground stuff, and then more planes, I suppose. Fighter. Like have more money than we can spend if we do something like that. Save $2. And then we're just gonna trade a bunch of stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna figure out where all these planes can go. And we have 12 infantry, 7 artillery. So if we just do 1 and 1, 1 and 1. I was wondering if it was worth it to blitz this through here just to be annoying. Um, so we got 6 planes total. So probably use 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 2 there. I think that's about it, unfortunately. I still don't know if this is worth. He's got so many planes to trade with. Mm, I don't know. We'll just do it. Then maybe on Japan's turn. Well, they'll probably take Caucasus, huh? That's nice. Need no hit back right here. Nice. Need no hit back here too. Yeah. So I don't think we can stack anything, even if we used US as well. Actually, so I think if we moved all the UK stuff here, the US stuff can go there as well. But if he clears this out with Japan, the bombers, the planes, and the tanks can all hit this. So I don't know if it's worth it. I really think all the planes should just go back here. Let's see what the attack power is. 255 to 234. Alright, that's it for UK. I'll see you guys back for US 8 and Russia 9. Potentially. Alright, this is US 8. Let's see what he did with Japan. 9 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 fighter. Basically took all of Africa, took Caucasus, did not take Evenki, and mobilized everything to his various complexes. So, for US, he's got his fleet down here. Um, and he's probably going to land in Brazil. So I think, what does he have there? He's got 2 ACs, a destroyer, 2 battleships, and then probably a plane that can land on this. And I have 2 fighters, bomber, destroyer, AC. Um, so we need at least a couple subs slash destroyers to take that out. Um, subs is not ideal. Um, just trying to figure out. One, two, three. Can only buy 3 planes. Still pretty net negative. What if we did something like this? It's not ideal, but and then hmm, I just feel like I'm not doing anything with the United States. All that to get threatened by a little mini fleet. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Yeah, that's stupid. Brain's just fried. That's probably fine. And then Russia's gonna be pretty easy. Thinking we can hold this, no problem. Use 6 guys. Couple planes. Hopefully get better dice this time. It's decent. At least now he's not going to be able to place there as Japan. Alright, it's a pretty uneventful turn. This went horrible. That was probably a stupid decision. And we were like doing nothing with the United States because of this stupid mini fleet. But I think we're probably going to be able to stack Baltic on this turn, depending on what he does with Germany. So, still have a decent attack power lead. And I'll be back for UK 9. Alright, sorry guys, this clip got messed up. This is UK 9. I already did my purchase. I bought 7 infantry and a bomber. Clip got messed up because my dog was being kind of crazy, so she was whining in the background. But Germany bought 8 infantry and a fighter. Took Belorussia, took Baltic, took Ukraine. Mobilized everything into Germany, so I finally got some sleep, and we're going to reapproach this game. I think what I'm going to do is we can stack Baltic. And he cannot take this back. Even if he takes Belorussia and his tanks can come through, he still can't take Baltic. with what he has available. It's a huge IPC negative for him. So a couple things I'm thinking. I can't put my fleet here and stack it even more because of the planes. I can't really defend this fleet. I mean, maybe I can, but I don't want to lose all my boats. And I was also thinking about actually coming down and this turn putting a bunch of shit in France too to split his guys and start taking some of this income. Um, his planes can't actually make it to France, so I don't know. It's kind of a weird game. The problem is if I do this, I'm not going to be able to keep Karelia stacked. Um, because he can just attack with all the stuff that he has in West Russia. So, I don't know. We're just going to try it. See what happens. Um, take all these guys. And is that it for combat? I think that's it for combat. Of course, he gets 2 hitbacks. And of course, my dog is being crazy again. So we're going to bring all this stuff down here. Um, and then this is what I'm trying to figure out because he's just going to be able to stack this up too. Like he's going to be able to attack with all this into Karelia, but I'm wondering if I can just counterattack that if he does because he won't be able to land his planes there. We're just going to try it, see what happens. Mobilize everything here. And I will be back for US 9 and Russia 10. Thanks, guys. Alright, this is US 9. Let's see what he did with Japan. 11 infantry, 1 artillery, 2 fighters. Took Vologda, took Gavenki, took Morocco, took Brazil, took my transport, took Caucasus, destroyed 5, lost 2. Mobilized all his stuff to his various places. So, um, we're gonna go for it, I guess. We're gonna stack Belarusia. Um, and then stack some stuff in France. And then go from there, I suppose. He did not take this with his Japanese planes. So, I think what we're gonna do, we need to take this. I believe if we send all of our stuff here, we have a decent chance to hold against his little fleet here. So I think what we'll do. And 12. We're gonna end up being down a transport. Um, One, two, three. Take just a infantry and an artillery. And then that's all we can really do in this moment, unfortunately. Um, Hopefully we can take this back and not lose anything, because then we can use these troops in Africa if this little fleet survives. And we need to make sure we have it set so our subs do not submerge. So these transports are going to come back. These guys are going to go to France. It's going to go up. I don't know where to position this bomber. I kind of want it to hit this fleet. But, like, I don't want to put it in the West Indies. It's, like, such a horribly strategic position to put it in. The other thing, too, is if he moves all these planes back, like, my fleet is not going to be in a good position either. Um, I mean, he's going to be able to hit this. I'll have what, 3 destroyers, 2 battleships, a couple cruisers. Might have to drop a couple planes to defend here too. Gonna stack everything up here into Baltic states. We'll move this stuff forward just to be annoying with it. He can hit that for an IPC positive, but if he hits this with Germany, I have the potential to hit this with what I have, and his planes not being there. To land the American planes there as well. I really hate this, but I think I'm going to put it here. I don't think I've ever seen a unit on this territory. But it's just, it gives me one space closer. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, as opposed to here it's 1, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I guess it's the same distance, huh? It's just closer to Brazil. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, 2. Yeah. We're just gonna roll with it. Mobilize all this stuff. These transports should be safe. Bombers go 1, 2, 3, 4. These planes. Oh, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this plane can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And the AC can go 1, 2. So I guess what I need to do on UK's turn is send a destroyer down here to block. That is not ideal. And then Russia here. I don't know about hitting Caucasus. I can't really hit it. The problem is he's about to be able to start stacking this shit with Japan. And I don't think there's any way he can hit this with Germany. Yeah, there's no way. Um, just try to fight for some income back and then go from there. I don't really have much to hit this. I can't risk a plane to hit this. And I have no artillery. I probably should have sprinkled some artillery in throughout the game, and I don't know, I just didn't. This game's been just a total freaking grind. Yeah, both of them didn't take either of them. That sucks. I needed that income. So I don't think I'm going to land the planes here because Germany's going to go next. If they don't hit it, UK goes next. We can do whatever we're going to do. Let's just say we moved everything here. I guess USA stuff will still be there. So Japan can't just hit the can't just hit that, but um, with their planes. But there's no way they have any odds on this. There's what an AA, what 43 infantry, 10 artillery, 2 fighters. And you can only attack it with what 28 infantry. It's got no artillery. Tanks can't hit it. I need to have what 13 fighters and a bomber. Yeah, 0% chance. So I think maybe I'll just land them here. Call it good. I'm gonna put a note here. Alright, that's it for Russia. I suppose actually what I could do Let's put two guys here. I'm curious what the IPC, the net IPC is here. So I only have 13, or what is that? 12 guys, 12 infantry, and 3 artillery. He can attack with 22 infantry, 3 artillery, 8 tanks, 13 fighters, and a bomber. Yeah, it's like a 30 IPC gain for him. I don't think 2 infantry is going to tip the needle. Okay, call that good. 11 IPCs is not going to cut it. Um, need to start. We need to do something. Um, Still have a IPC, or I keep saying IPC, man. My brain's fried. Still have an attack power lead, um, and we are at, and we're down on income. But so what is that? 88, 30, 60, 70, 80. I mean, we're down a little bit, but if we can start getting some of this back, maybe set up for a 1-2 here. I just don't think with how many planes he has that we're gonna be able to realistically do that. But okay, I will see you guys back for UK 10. All right, so this is UK 10. Let's see what he did with Germany. 6 infantry, 2 fighters. Blitzes tank back and forth in Archangel. Strafed West Rush, or strafed Karelia. Actually went better for me than I think it was supposed to. Took Belarusia. Mobilized everything to Germany. So I think I might have screwed up here a little bit by splitting my stuff here, because he's going to be able to just probably wipe this off the face of the earth. Um, Because, I mean, he can attack now with 37 infantry. 1, 2, 3. I guess these planes can't make it. 11 fighters and a bomber. Um, yeah, that's a pretty big IPC gain for him. But he can't take this. Um, Alright, so we're kind of in a bind here. We need to protect this fleet. So I think what we're going to do is buy um, 2 fighters and a destroyer. And maybe just a man. So we need to use a destroyer to block here. But I think we're gonna try to be as annoying as possible. Um, let's see. So these planes can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. I don't think there's really anywhere I can use these bombers. Can take all this income.
take that. Take that. Something like that's fine, I suppose. Wow. That is really bad. I probably should not have done that second round of combat. That was pretty stupid, but kind of rage diced there. Okay. So, take these guys, drop them in France. These planes are all gonna go right here. We don't have no problem holding Russia now, so we can let's put the bombers back here for right now. This bomber can come here. I don't really like this. He can hit this for a big IPC gain. Wish I had an AA to throw there just to be annoying. And we need to remember our map note. We're going to move a destroyer here. So his AC can only go to here, so his plane go 1, 2, 3, 4. Um, plane shouldn't be able to hit these transports. And then let's bolster this fleet up a little bit. Call it good. 38. Yeah, this isn't great right here. I mean, I have 18 infantry, 4 artillery. He technically could hit it with 37, 11 fighters and a bomber, and most likely just strafe it. Hmm. See what the attack power is. 281, 274.
I guess Japan will go next, right? So, I mean, depending on what he does with Japan, I could potentially hit this with Russia. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see what he does. Go from there. So I'll be back for US 10 and Russia 11. Thanks, guys. Alright, this is US 10. Let's see what he did with Japan. 2 infantry, 2 artillery, 4 bombers. Took Rhodesia, Italian East Africa, took Archangel. Mobilized everything to his various complexes. He did not bring his fleet back this way. He went this way. Flew the fighter over here as well. So, United States. Um, we are, I guess, gonna start floating these units back over to Europe. Um, so we've only got these transports are gonna go this turn, 4 go this turn, 6 on the next turn. So we're only gonna need 10 units for these transports. So we can build one more. Mm, actually, so actually no, I'll have enough to do that. To do 12. Let's just do that. Alright, I think we need to start taking some Africa back. Um, mm, mm, this definitely isn't worth hitting with 3 planes. I don't think we have any odds on this. Um, suppose we can hit this Japanese guy.
think that's it for combat. That's nice. Mm, I put the subs here. Kind of giving up Karelia. That's fine. I think that's pretty much it. Mobilize here. And then Russia's going to be pretty easy. We'll finally, after 11 rounds, buy some artillery. What do you think about that? This guy back and forth. Um, Alright, let's do a little trade and call it good. Alright, that's it for United States and Russia. I'll see you guys back for UK 11. Alright, so this is UK 11. Let's see what he did with Germany. Bought 10 infantry. Attacked Russia with everything he had in West Russia. I lost 6 infantry and an AA. He lost 18 infantry, 3 artilleries, and 2 tanks. Not really sure what the thought process was on this. He obviously lost a shit ton. I don't know if he was just trying to soften it for Japan or I don't know. I'm not really sure, but a huge IPC loss for that attack. Regardless, I don't think that Japan is going to be able to take Russia anytime soon. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe soon, but not in the next round at least. And I don't think he can really attack this stack. He can attack the France stack, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Took Poland. Failed to take Northwestern. Took Italy. Everything into Germany. So I think what we're going to do, he has 16 planes that can hit this.
Um, and we have, so he's got 15 fighters and a bomber. We have 2 fighters, 3 destroyers, 3 cruisers, AA, 2 battleships. And then on US's turn, there's going to be an additional, so we can bring this destroyer up. There'd be 4, 5 destroyers, another AA or aircraft carrier, and 2 more planes. So that's negative for him, but he can also hit it with um, Japanese planes too. So I may need to bolster this fleet just a little bit. So I think what we're going to do is buy a bunch of ground troops. I'm just curious too. He can hit this with 43 infantry, 44 infantry actually, 15 fighters and a bomber, 42 infantry, 10 artillery, 6 planes, and an AA. Super negative for him. Even without the 2 planes, it's super negative for him. So maybe I'll just drop another aircraft carrier here. Do something like that. Combat should be pretty easy. I'm gonna take that. This is a nice little find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't hit those bombers. Alright, something like that's fine. That. It'd be really nice to not get any hitbacks here. That was a pretty good turn for us. So we'll bring the destroyer up here. We'll land 2 planes. Those planes back here. Pick up 1 guy. Land these guys back in Russia. And I think that's it. Mobilize the AC and all the ground units into UK. And I'll see you guys back for US 11 and Russia 12. Alright, so this is US 11. He bought 7 infantry, 3 artillery, 3 fighters. Bombed the shit out of Russia. Took Vologda. Took Novosibirsk. Took Ukraine. And then mobilized 3 to India, 4 to Caucasus, 3 to Manchuria, and then 3 fighters to Japan. So, a couple things. One, I would like to take these tanks out. However, it's going to be increasingly difficult to hold Russia against Japan now. I think if I send United States planes, I can hold this turn, no problem. But the problem is he has odds in France and in Baltic because I split this. This was probably a mistake. But either area, if he attacks it, it's IPC positive for him. But like, if he ends up taking it, um, he's like risk for counterattack, I guess. So I think for US, we'll buy. So we have 6 transports going this way this turn. We'll have 5 back here. So I think what I'm going to do is actually we'll have 6 go here. We only need 4 transports, 5 transports, but we have 12 units. So we only need 10 ground units this turn. Um, Right, buy a couple artillery. Um, do something like this. I don't know, why not? So we'll move this stuff forward. He can counterattack this, but it will put his bombers out of position. I think I'm going to try to get some income for Russia. So 1, 2. So I have this bomber in position too. I don't think we have any combat here. It's not great, but I think that's what we're gonna do. No hit back is nice. Then we're gonna land all this shit back here. We're gonna put 1 man into Belarusia just so his tanks can't go 1, 2, and all his other shit. I think I'm gonna put the subs here. He can move his fleet through the strait, which I suspect he's gonna do, but he can't hit me with this destroyer here. I'm gonna make sure I have submerged subs on. And we'll bring this transport back. I think I'm going to keep it in position here. So I could potentially funnel some more stuff to Africa. I guess it doesn't really matter where it's at, right? These transports are going to come back. These ones are going to load up. Bring all this stuff to France. All this stuff's going to come up. And I'm going to move all this fleet over. So no bombers can hit this. There's going to be nothing except transports here, so no bombers can hit that. And I think that's it. Mobilize this stuff to eastern United States. And then do Russia, which I thought I had more money, man. This is bad. I didn't realize I got bombed. I'm just going to buy anti-aircraft artillery. So I have no air defense right now. And I think what we'll do is just do maybe a light trade here. Let's take the territory at least. And that's it. Pretty cut and dry. It doesn't look great for us. Mobilize this here. Still have an attack power lead, but we'll see what he does with Germany. Alright, I'll be back for UK 12. Alright, so this is UK 12. About 9 infantry. Took Northwestern. Took Karelia. Took Archangel. Took Poland. And took Italy. So he split the 6 tanks that were in West Russia. 4 came down here, and the other 2 right here. So I think what we're gonna do is build a bunch of ground units. Kind of tempted to build a factory here because it's an additional 6 ground units I could build here, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold France. So I think what we'll do is just buy just ground units and bomber. Save a couple bucks for the next turn. Then they're going to send 2 guys here, man and artillery here. Actually, we have bombards we can use too. We'll send two guys here, two guys here. Two planes, two planes. And man artillery here. Two planes here. Man and artillery here. Two bombers. One. So, I see something here. The bombers can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The question is if he sends his bombers, they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably not worth it. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bombers can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we could send like two. We'll use the other two here. I think that's it. That's nice. That's nice too. Hitback's okay there. I don't know about this move, but probably worth it. I don't know if he'll send all of his bombers down here to hit this. So land those guys there. Planes will come back. Planes will come back. These planes are going to come here. These planes come here. just keep all that there for right now. I'm tempted to move these guys back to Belarusia. I think I'm just gonna keep with what we got. Bomber, 7 infantry. Check the attack power. 307, 280. I'll be back for US 12 and Russia 13.
Alright, that is the end of this game. Let's take a look at the board. So, he ended up attacking Moscow. Uh, I don't think this was statistically a great fight for him. It looks like it was still pretty close. Um, I think if he would have waited 1 or 2 more rounds, this would have been a 100% take with this stuff that he had coming from his factories over here, and he had multiple planes coming as well, and he was going to be able to build in Caucasus again. Also, these planes that were in Germany were not able to make it to this fight. So I think if he would have just waited 1 more turn, he would have been in a much better spot to take Russia. And I think that he would have been able to hold on to Germany as well. So I don't know if it was just a little bit of impatience. Maybe he just was sick of this game dragging on. I don't know. Or he just wanted to take the risk. Or he just didn't realize the statistics on this. But regardless, took that fight and called it after that. This was one of the sloppiest games I think I have ever played. I did horrible with this whole logistics of the Allies moving to the mainland. This is actually probably the first game that I've ever played that has made it to like an end game over here. So I'll give myself a little bit of credit in that way, but I think the whole split between France and Karelia was a mistake, and made a lot of mistakes with transport logistics and things of that nature. So overall, it was a learning experience. Let's see. So good game to Jay Stepp. He played a great game, great opponent. Looks like he was a gold. He's been gold as his highest ranks for both, and currently gold in allies and silver in axis. So good game to Jay Stepp. For anyone watching, you're free. You're welcome to tear apart my game here. I know that it was very bad, very sloppy, but we have a lot of things to clean up on. And I will see you guys in the next game. Thanks for watching.